everyone, Kyle Lewis here from the Worship Keyboard Tutorial YouTube channel, giving you tips and tricks to help you with your worship keyboard ministry. Well, we're following suit with our Christmas theme, and in this video we're going to look at playing the song Joy to the World. But before we jump in, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell so that you can be aware of future videos. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Alright, if you're ready, let's get started. There's a free PDF that you can get by clicking the link below, and it has all the stuff that I'm playing, plus a little more in-depth details about one of the concepts that we're going to be discussing, which is the parallel thirds. Now, I don't want to take a lot of time to discuss it in the video. I want to jump right to the lesson. That's why I put the details in the PDF. But just suffice it to say that when we talk about parallel thirds, we are talking about an interval of a note that skips a note and goes to another note. And you move those up or down. This song uses three basic chords, the 1, the 4, and the 5. And we're going to see that those are the most common chords that we find in pop music, Christian music, and lots of other forms of music. Now, the 3 chords is what makes it easy. The difficult part is what we do with those chords and the extra things like the parallel thirds. So, let's jump into our lesson. So let's start with the intro. We're going to be using a combination of chords, single notes, and our parallel thirds. Now, the only thing that I have written out is the right hand, because that has the main components that we're going to be talking about. Left hand, we can just fill in bass notes, and you can play octaves or single notes, use some motion, however you want to play that. But the most of the important thing that we're going to be talking about are the right hand notes, okay? So we start with the C chord, with that melody on top, and then we use our parallel thirds. Notice how they move in parallel motion. So there's equal distance between those sets of notes. Then we go to an F chord, our C chord with G in the bass, and then a G chord, and then the C. Then we use a single note to get to the F chord, single note to get to the G chord, single note to get to the C chord. So let's hear that all in context. And that's the intro. So when we get to the verse, we're actually going to play the exact same beginning as we did for the intro. That's exactly the same as we played for the intro. Now we have a pickup here, and I'm just using the third of the chord E and the C up here. You could play the full chord if you want. I use the open sound, and it goes from here, this open sound, to the parallel thirds. Notice how all of those intervals, those thirds, go down like that. And then that just repeats. So let's hear that with the left hand. Then we have a pickup that goes to the next section, which is another series of parallel thirds. Now I use a fingering here. You can use, I find it a lot smoother to use the fingering of the 1, 3, 2, 4, and the 3, 5. Then it goes to a G chord here. So it's basically the same movement, it's just down a note. Then I use single notes to get to the last section. Now here you could use a full F chord and then the C with the parallels. What I have written here though is the third. So now you have your parallel third starting on your F chord. Then I go to a full F chord. Now you can't use the third there because that would give you a D here, which you could do, but to have the regular F chord, you need to avoid that D. And then you have your C over G, G, and your C. So let's hear that last part in context. Once you've worked out all of those parts, see if now you can read the lead sheet that's on the third page of the PDF and superimpose those chords, those parallel thirds and single notes by playing the intro and incorporating that with the verse of the song, okay? So we should have something that sounds like this. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. And then you can play that for all 4 verses. Well, thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear in the comments how this and other videos have been helping you in your ministry. And before you sign off, make sure to check out some of these other videos. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye.